Right.
It's the opposite. How you gravitize quantum mechanics. You try to put the principle of equivalence, these great principles of Galileo, into the theory, and the Einstein way of resolving these principles of Galileo into an overall theory, and imposing that on quantum mechanics. And you can see when you look at this that the arguments tell you that with certain mass displacements, that the superposition of it being in one position or another has to go to one or the other in a certain time scale.
Yep.
And that time scale you can estimate.
Yeah.
And so this, I claim, is what's going on in the brain.
Ah.
Where in the brain, I had no idea. I learned a bit of neurophysiology. I just couldn't see where in the brain it could be doing it.
Yeah.
I rather sort of petered off in The Emperor's New Mind without knowing the answer. But then Stuart Hameroff, who was an anesthesiologist in Tucson in Arizona,
Yeah.
and he wrote to me and said, more or less, evidently you don't know about microtubules. He didn't put it quite like that.
Yeah.
But he suggested there's something. I mean, he was very interested in general anesthesia, and he realized that it's not a chemistry question. I mean, how you turn it off is a route into what it is. And what turns it off is not chemistry, because you have many, many substances completely unrelated chemically, which are general anesthetics.